What do CEOs, actors, Hollywood movie script writers, European fashion designers, and ex-pro wrestlers all have in common? They are all quietly choosing New Smyrna Beach to move to for their luxury retreat. So today we are gonna be covering where the ultra wealthy live in the New Smyrna Beach area. We're gonna be showing you exactly where they hide out, what the price tag is behind the homes and the estates that they're purchasing, and the pros and cons of where they're choosing to live. So these are gonna range all the way from oceanfront estates with private beach access to waterfront enclaves with deep water boat access. So check us out today. There's gonna be the 5 spots where the ultra wealthy are living in New Smyrna Beach. So let's get right into it to number 1. Up first on our list is going to be South Beach, New Smyrna. As you become more local to the area, you'll realize that the locals have the different terminology for parts of the beach side, depending where you're at. So we've got 3 sections. We've got North Beach, Central Beach side, and then we've got South Beach. The 2 prominent neighborhoods in the South Beach area is going to be Silver Sands and Bethune. So Bethune is unincorporated New Smyrna, so you've got more of the county jurisdiction over there, but it's still encapsulated in New Smyrna Beach as a whole. So what this area really has to offer overall is going to be your privacy and your proximity to nature. So it's absolutely beautiful down here. You are going to be on the No Drive beach, and there's just not really a whole lot going down on here. So if you are looking for some privacy, some peace and quiet, a little bit of serenity, you want to be a little bit closer with nature, and have the bonus of being able to see some of the most beautiful sunrises, and just on the other side where the Mosquito Lagoon or the Intracoastal Waterway is, see some really killer sunsets. This is a great option for you. It's a really unique area because you have the water on both sides of you, so you're just really kind of in this like middle of this little strait in between the ocean and the river as well. Some of the more prominent streets in South Beach are going to be in the Silver Sands area. You're going to find yourself on Van Cleek, where you're going to have direct oceanfront homes, which just set a, I believe it's a record. It's got to be some sort of record for here, at least Volusia County for sure. The direct oceanfront home just selling in the $7.2 million range. And then if you go a little bit further again south down to the Bethune area, some of the prominent roads that you're going to find on the direct ocean is going to be South Atlantic, and then you've got River Road and Ingram as well that are going to be on the riverfront side. So a lot of different options to choose from here. Anything that's going to be direct, either river or oceanfront, you're going to find yourself $2 million plus. We do have an off-market property coming up that's going to be in the $5 million plus range. That's going to be super sleek. We're really excited to showcase that. But anything down in Bethune, really anywhere in New Smyrna that's going to be on the river or the ocean, just expect to be paying $2 million or more. If you happen to find a deal and it's a little bit less, and I mean a little bit less, it's still going to be close to that $2 million range. So why people really love Bethune though, biggest reasons: you've got your privacy, you're away from the entire world. Sometimes it does feel like you're driving to the end of the earth. You're close to the Canaveral National Seashore, which again is just more beauty down there. 4 little beaches segmented out. And if you like to go to the beach in the nude, we've got that for you down at the very, very furthest most beach in the Canaveral National Seashore as well. So we've got something for everybody in Bethune. But overall, big thing there is the privacy. You've got really great old Florida charm, no HOA communities at all, lots of little neighborhoods and streets just kind of tucked away, and a great environment to raise the family, and just a really great spot to be. I will say, if you are looking to be a little bit closer to the action, Bethune is not for you. If you want to have kind of a golf cart lifestyle and hop in the golf cart and go into the restaurants and be in the thick of it, you can ride a golf cart from there to the Central and North Beach, where a little bit more of the action is. I don't know, I think it's a little bit more risky to do that. So really, if you're just looking to have the peace and quiet, be by yourself, Bethune is it for you. Median values, you're going to be in the 500 to 800 range. And again, a lot of ultra wealthy finding themselves in the Bethune area. We're seeing a lot of homes as well being bought for the lot value torn down and big, beautiful being built up, hence our $5 million one that's going to be coming up soon. So be on the lookout. A lot of big things happening in Bethune. It's, I think, just growing in exclusivity as we continue to have these newer construction builds and commanding these super high premiums. So nothing that we've seen in Bethune before. So it's a new trend that's starting to happen. So be on the lookout for that. Hey, so if you are a returning viewer, a subscriber, thank you for coming back again. We appreciate you and your support. It's good to see you. And if it's your first time, welcome. My name is Chris. Myself and business partner Tim Loomis have been helping people buy, sell, and invest in real estate for over a decade in the Volusia, Seminole, and Orange County area. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to us in the email below. We're happy to help however we can. But let's get back to the video and not waste any more of your time. So moving on to number 2. If you've been following us for any length of time, or you are familiar with New Smyrna Beach a little bit, or you've been coming here for a while, you may not even be familiar with this community. I know we haven't talked about it at all on the channel. This is probably the most exclusive community in all of New Smyrna Beach, and this is Commodore Island. So this is going to be located in between US 1 and the river, and this is a ultra exclusive community. There's less than 30 homes on the island. It's located adjacent to the Smyrna Yacht Club, and the homes here rarely come up for sale. A lot of these homes are generational homes that get passed down to the second generation or other members of the family. So right now is a bit of an anomaly. We've got 4 homes that are currently for sale in Commodore Island. So if you are looking for something that's super exclusive, gated community that is right in the heart of the downtown area, Commodore Island is going to be it, and this is absolutely where the ultra wealthy are going to be living in New Smyrna Beach. So homes right here are starting out in the 3.8 million range, is the cheapest or the most affordable home in Commodore Island right now, and is going all the way up to the $5.5 million range. So this, again, ultra exclusive, great location, waterfront community on either side. The $5.5 million home is located on the direct intercoastal, so you're going to have a better deep water access. The other homes that are in that $3.8 million range, they're going to be located on the canal that does just slip over into the intercoastal waterway, but you don't have as good of a view, and the water is a little bit shallower. So if you've got a bigger boat, you're definitely going to want to be on the other side, or the more expensive side of the island, so to speak. So keep an eye on this one though. Once these homes do get sold, you're probably not going to see anything for sale in Commodore Island for a really long time. So one of my favorite spots in New Smyrna Beach, just because of its proximity, its location to the downtown area. You are right on the water, you're close to the inlet, you're close to going a little bit south and making a JB's run to the restaurant that's going to be in the South Beach area, and kind of wiggle through the backwater there. So just an awesome location, but again, very tough to get into, mainly because they rarely come up for sale. And even when it is time to for them to sell, they usually, somebody from the family just scoops it up. So second spot, New Smyrna, great spot to be. Definitely check it out. You can drive by on Riverside Drive in New Smyrna, and you can see the island from the distance, but you will not be able to gain access to it. So we may be able to get a couple drone flyovers for you, so hopefully we'll be able to throw that in the B-roll. But other than that, that's probably as close as you get, you'll be able to get to Commodore Island, unless you talk to us and break out your checkbook. So if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in the New Smyrna Beach area, please let us know. We are helping high worth individuals buy and sell. We just did that with a couple on the buy and the sell side with that as well. So we know the area very well. We know what to look out for, what to buy, and more importantly, what not to buy. So reach out to us. Everything's in the description below. And let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is where all the fun really is, and where everybody that is wanting to make the move to New Smyrna, that knows about it, that's been coming here for any length of time, that's always the starting point where anybody that is really wanting to experience that true island life, live events, the beach vibe, lifestyle, and that's going to be North Beach. So the easiest way to get there is you would take the North Causeway Bridge from the Causeway. You head over on Flagler Avenue and you take a left, and anything from north of Flagler, you're going to find yourself on North Beach. And again, as this being the barrier island, on the south side we had Bethune, where everything came to a point. You had the river on the west side and the ocean on the east. You're gonna have the same experience here on North Beach. Really awesome spot over here. You've got tons of amenities close by with the downtown beachside, with Flagler Avenue being right there, with the shopping, dining, live events are always happening, live music, some really great talent is coming through the new Smyrna Beach area. So if you are looking for that, if you're wanting to be living that golf cart lifestyle, like I mentioned earlier, just being able to really have a great time and on the entertainment side of things, being able to have family and friends over, North Beach is going to be for you. Homes here, again, starting in on the ocean or riverside, 2 million plus, and that's going to be pretty much the general theme in the new Smyrna Beach area. Anything that you're going to find on the river or the ocean is going to be 2 million and up. Here, what you're getting is the proximity to all the amenities and all the entertainment. The con to living here on the North Beach that we hear from everybody is just the traffic. It gets just really jammed up during the summertime, holiday times, and when the drawbridge does go up, you're gonna definitely be backed up in traffic. It's a one-way in, one-way out kind of deal. So if you're okay with that, and that's just part of the deal, then definitely worth checking out. Some of the other really cool things about North Beach, you have the Smyrna Dunes Park, which is a great conservation area that's got a really nice boardwalk that you can walk to. You can take your dog to it, and it's gonna come right at the point, so you'll be able to see the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. If you're a boater, this is gonna be a great spot for you, just because of the proximity to the inlet. That's gonna allow you to get out direct to the Atlantic Ocean. There are homes that are gonna be in the middle, just like in the South Beach as well, that are not going to be located directly on either the river or the ocean. Homes here, you're still going to find yourself probably in the $600,000 to $900,000 price range, just depending what it is, and still be prepared. Even these homes that you're finding in the 2 million range that are on the river or the ocean, if they're that cheap, they're probably going to need a lot of work to them. For you to find a good to go home on the North Beach that's going to be direct water of either one, you're really going to be in the 3 million plus range. So that's why we're seeing a lot of ultra wealthy move to and gravitate to this area in general, just because of the caliber of the homes that are being offered in the North Beach area. Also too, you've got a fantastic set of condos in the North Beach area. One of them, I'd say the most notable mention, is going to be Minorca, which is going to be located on the furthest most end of the new Smyrna Beach area. So great condos here, great penthouse views are going to overlook the ocean, and some that even kind of wrap around a little bit, and you're going to have river and oceanfront views as well. So North Beach, huge win, a lot of wealth going on here in that area, just because of proximity to the direct intercoastal. That's going to take you right out to the inlet. We're seeing a lot of boaters buy out here, so great spot to be. All right, so before we move on to my favorite neighborhood in New Smyrna Beach, and just happens to be where the ultra wealthy live, no, I don't live there yet, hopefully one day. If you are interested in buying, selling, or investing in the new Smyrna area, send us a quick email, let us know what you're looking for, and we'll get you set up on a home search. We're not here to bombard you or blow you up, we're just here to help. So if you are considering doing that, reach out to us. It's never too early to start the home buying or selling process in the area, especially if you're looking for something really unique or specific. It could take a lot of time, and by you letting us know what you're looking for, it could greatly help us find that faster. And a lot of the times too, we find a lot of off-market properties. We're in and around the community on a daily basis. We're constantly pounding the pavement and shaking the trees. So we do hear a lot of stuff that comes up that is not on market. So reach out to us in the email below and let us know how we can help. So moving on to number 4, this neighborhood is Venezia. This is going to be located right off of the North Causeway in the new Smyrna Beach area. One of the great things about this neighborhood is you don't have to cross over the drawbridge to make it on the beach side. So we've made it off the beach side, just barely. We are just over the bridge on the still on the riverside, but we haven't gone over. So for me, that's a huge convenience factor of not having to worry about getting stuck on the beachside traffic. Plus there's a couple little side streets that you can kind of skirt around and beat the traffic that is going over to the beachside and make it back into your tucked away home. So one of the great reasons why a lot of the ultra wealthy are moving into the Venezia area is because of its privacy and its location. So this is a one-way in, one-way out community. There's no other entry entry or exit points. And one of the greatest things about this community that I really appreciate the most is it is not an HOA community. So ultra wealthy are living here. You're going to have $2 million plus homes and no HOA. So you're really just depending on the togetherness of the neighborhood, and everybody in this neighborhood is pretty much on the same page with one another. It's just overall great family friendly neighborhood and just a wonderful neighborhoodly vibe. You will have water on both sides as the island kind of wiggles around it, but the south side is going to have deep water access, so you'll be able to take your sailboat, powerboat, whatever size boat you have is big enough to fit behind here. There are quite a few boats that have 4 engines on the back, so a lot of things going on out there, big toys happening for sure. So if you are a boater and you have a boat that needs some significant draft capabilities there and not worrying about running the ground, this area I would highly recommend. The reason for this too is because it is harbored a little bit from being directly on the Intracoastal waterway, so you're protected a little bit more against storm surge and from any boats coming through that are wanting to make a wait when they see the so-called lightning strike and want to zoom by your dock. So definitely check this area out. I will say with Venezia, the main road through that is called Quay Assisi. From there, you're going to have your little offshoots. Everything turns into a cul-de-sac. And with this area, not a lot of homes come up for sale either. So if you see something come up, you need to act quick because it is one of the most coveted neighborhoods in the New Smyrna Beach area because of its location to the river, the beach side. You've got Merck's with their world famous wings. You've got Outriggers restaurant. You are right wedged in between the historic downtown canal area and the beachside downtown where all the happenings are. So the Venezia neighborhood is a little bit hidden away and tucked off the beaten path. So if you are looking to purchase a home that's on deep water or looking for something similar to that, let us know. We're happy to point you in the right direction to where this neighborhood is. So that was going to be number 4, my favorite neighborhood in the area. Moving on to number 5, this area is full of old luxury, historic charm, and waterfront estates. So this area isn't a specific neighborhood, it's more of a geographic location. And as locals, we just call this area between US 1 and the river. So US 1 is the highway, US 1, and if you weren't familiar, and then the river, so the Intracoastal waterway, that's gonna run parallel. So it's gonna be all the land in between. And more specifically, I'm talking about Riverside Drive. So this is a great scenic route that you can take all the way from the north end of the New Smyrna Beach mainland side where Riverside Drive starts on Wayne Avenue. It'll curve down and it'll take you all the way down through our sister city Edgewater and loop you around. So if you're looking for a nice scenic drive and to see some beautiful homes along the way, definitely make sure you check this out. But this is going to be the last stop on our journey here today. Wealthy are living in the New Smyrna Beach area, and if you've seen me like monkeying around this whole time, it's because I'm filming in this beautiful location at the Marine Discovery Center, but it is a evening time and the sand gnats are out. So that is a big con to living in Florida, is all the bugs that are out when it's beautiful. So with this though, we'll get back to our scheduled programming here. On the Riverside Drive, you are going to have direct Intracoastal waterway access. Now, the caveat here is some of the homes are located directly on the riverside that sit right along the river embankment. And then other homes are going to be located across the street from the Riverside Drive street. So you would have to walk across a simple, small 2-lane street to be able to get access to that. But a lot of the times it's not a big deal for people. Some it is. It just depends on where you are, I guess, in your stage of life, if you've got kids or not. I know we see a lot of people kind of steer away from the houses that aren't directly on the water just because they don't want to have their kids walking across the street. But overall here, same thing. We just sold a home on Riverside for $2.4 million. We just sold another one that is a newer built for $5.625 million. So really, sky's the limit here. The Other thing I'd like to mention, same thing that we're seeing is people are buying homes and tearing them down just for the land value. There's another home in the north side of Riverside Drive in New Smyrna that somebody just bought for $1.25 million. They completely scraped the home and they're gonna put something big and beautiful up. So we're seeing a lot of investor confidence in our area. And even if it's an end user investor, somebody's not gonna be buying a lot or a home for $1.25 million to scrape it and then build something new if they didn't feel the area was going to continue to stay holding its value and, more importantly, go up and appreciate over time. So it's a huge pro for the New Smyrna Beach area. I feel like we're pretty insulated because of the wealth and money that is coming into our town at this time. But definitely the Riverside Drive area, old school, beautiful homes. We are seeing some of them, like I mentioned, get torn down, and the new modern ones coming up. I will say it's a bit of a mixed bag for me on that, a little bit of mixed emotions. I always hate seeing the old stuff come down, but most of it, I will say, I've got to give a lot of credit to the people that are doing this, are homes that are in major disrepair and were just a major eyesore, and they really kind of lost that historic charm or value to it, and it just ended up being an old beat up house at that point. So it will overall help the neighborhood and the entire value of the area go up as well with that. But this area, really cool homes, super diverse, no HOAs, and pretty logistically okay in my book as well, based on you being able to have access to amenities, shopping, restaurant, dining. It's gonna be a little bit closer for you to get back out to the interstate, to the I-4 area, than it is on the beach side. So kind of keep that in mind. It's gonna be a little bit more peaceful. You are definitely off the beaten path. You're not in the thick of everything like you are gonna be on the North Beach or even the Central Beach side, where you're just in the mess of it all. You're in weekend traffic, holiday traffic, summertime traffic. This is a very nice, serene, peaceful area. You've got lots of walking that's available with the sidewalks and just other little through streets that you can go to. So a lot of older, mature trees in that area as well. And that's why we're seeing the ultra wealthy elect to live there as well, just because of the peacefulness and the beauty of the old school Florida charm that has been preserved through this area in between US 1 and the river. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think about it. Let us know if you've been to New Smyrna and if you've seen some of these places where the ultra wealthy live. We are always on the lookout and the prowl for new neighborhoods. So we are happy that you're with us for this journey. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Let us know what we can do to help you in the future and where you would want to live if you're part of the ultra wealthy.